Okay, it's finally finished. This is Cat Daddy Hero by me, Sinister Serval. It is a real story with fictional characters based on the September 11 attacks. This one is very long. In fact, it's my longest at 2,874 words. So I want to go ahead and get started because this one's quite long. Dedicated to those whose lives were forever changed on September 11, 2001. The date is September 11, 2001. It was a bright sunny day as people were heading to work. Rain had poured in New York City the previous evening due to Hurricane Erin being miles off the east, which would eventually change course and head out to sea. But the worst for the citizens of New York City was soon to arrive. A black cat named Shadow was led outside by his owner Simon to explore his territory, which covered the whole financial district of Lower Manhattan. As Shadow was exploring Liberty Street, a white female cat walks out of a nearby apartment to do her exploring. Shadow is love-struck by the sight of this white female cat as she approaches him. "Hello, big boy. What's your name?" she says while rubbing her head on Shadow. Shadow, realizing she's just asking him a question, snaps out of his daydream. "Oh, my name is Shadow. What's your name?" The white cat stops rubbing and turns to face Shadow. "My name is Sierra, and I think you're cute." Shadow's heart races faster as Sierra licks him on the nose. "I've seen you walk these streets many times, Shadow. I definitely feel safer having you around these parts." Shadow feels butterflies in his stomach as he nervously says, "Well, I mostly just walk these parts as it's part of my daily exercise, but I do make sure no bad alley cats are around to scare off anyone." Sierra notices Shadow looking exhausted. "You okay, Shadow? You look tired and hungry." Shadow, still looking like he's daydreaming, responds, "Oh, yeah, I must have forgot to eat breakfast. I've been wanting to go outside since the rain kept me cooped up yesterday." Sierra chuckled as she faces the direction to her apartment. "Would you like to come to my apartment? My owner already left for work and she always has extra food on long work days. Plus, you should taste the coffee she brews." Sierra chuckles again. Please do not actually feed your cats coffee. This is a fictional part. Shadow licks his paws as he thinks whether he should accept Sierra's offer or not, but he eventually decides. "Normally, I still need to finish my patrol, but what the heck? By the way, where does your owner work?" "Oh, she works at the Deutsche Bank building next to those two massive towers, whatever they're called, and her name is Amanda," Sierra says, cleaning her shiny white fur. "Those two towers are called the World Trade Center, and my owner Simon works in the South Tower. He's always working on one of those big glowing boxes that makes weird noises whenever it comes to life," Shadow says, cleaning his fur too. It's a computer, if you're wondering. "Yeah, my owner works on one of those glowing boxes too, but she spends time with me on weekends. Now come on, you gotta try this coffee she bought last week," Sierra says, running to her apartment. Shadow and Sierra head towards Sierra's apartment, where they eat a delicious breakfast and get to know each other more. Shadow finished his breakfast, and it was now 8 o'clock as he cleans his paws and prepares to resume his territorial exploring. "Do you like your breakfast, Shadow?" Sierra said, cleaning up after he finished. "It was wonderful, Sierra." Oh, I forgot to put something there. "It was wonderful, Sierra. Your owner has some of the best cat food I've ever tasted, and the coffee was wonderful too," Shadow said as he sat up and stretched, following a big yawn. Shadow then walked towards the open window, which Sierra and him helped open earlier. "I need to get back to patrolling my territory, Sierra. Would you like to join me?" Sierra smiled and accepted Shadow's offer. "Oh, that would be wonderful, Shadow. We could talk more and explore the lovely scenery of New York City. Plus, I'll definitely feel safer with a man like you by my side," Sierra laughed in a friendly manner. Shadow blushes but laughs as well. "Yeah, I won't any street cat, dog, or try to hurt you," as Baxter comments. "Now let's go before the weather gets hotter." I'll respond to his comment after I'm done with the story. Meanwhile, at the South Tower, Simon rushes through the front door, almost slipping as his feet make contact with the shiny marble floor. Simon, I've accidentally capitalized the I there. Let's see if I can fix that. There we go. Simon regains his footing as he catches his breath while he notices one of his co-workers approaching him. "Hi, Simon. What's the hurry today?" Simon raises his head as he takes a deep breath to regain his strength. "Oh, I just don't want to be late like yesterday. You know how the boss is. He's always wants me out on that phone and computer at 8:30 sharp." Simon and his co-workers start walking their way towards the office, where they will answer a lot of phone calls while making trades that keep the U.S. economy running. Looks like we're to capitalize the U.S. It's stock market stuff. Mike, you and I need a vacation. All this work is stressing me out, and I could barely sleep the last few nights, Simon said as he combs his hair while walking up the stairs. Mike agrees with Simon. The two haven't had a day off since 6 days ago. So how's your relationship with Amanda going, Simon? Simon smiles at Mike. Oh, it's been pretty good so far. I'm going to take her out to Shiro's for sushi on my next day off. Mike's eyes open wide with a surprised expression on his face. Wow, Shiro's is expensive. You know the cheapest meals they have there are $400. I should have changed that. Simon laughs again like he doesn't have a care in the world. Well, if today goes well, Mike, then my boss promises me a $4,000 bonus on top of the $100 an hour I normally make every day. Simon and Mike then enter the office only to find the whole place filled with cats. Simon is confused as he rubs his eyes like he's dreaming. Mike, what the hell is going on? Mike looks at Simon with a funny grin. Looks like someone forgot that today is Bring Your Cat to Work Day. Oh my god, how could I forget the one day that's supposed to make me feel less stressful? Simon says as he buries his face in his hands. Relax, Simon. Everyone makes mistakes. Actually, that's Amanda's line. Amanda says while walking in unexpectedly. Simon turns around surprised to see Amanda. Oh, hi, Amanda. What are you doing here? Amanda smiles as she walks towards Simon. I'm on break right now, but I just came to let you know that I'm off tomorrow. So if you want to go out to dinner, then tomorrow I'm free. Simon smiles as he and Amanda walk closely towards each other like they're about to kiss. I recently checked my schedule, Amanda, and I'm off tomorrow too. So would you like to go to Shiro's for dinner? That's a great idea, Simon. I love sushi. Call me when you're ready tomorrow. Simon and Amanda share a kiss, and Amanda leaves the office. Both can't wait for their date tomorrow. I know some of these things may be a little funny, and the story isn't the best written, but I wanted to write this to meet the deadline. Back on the streets with his new love interest, Shadow and Sierra explore the rest of Lower Manhattan. So, Shadow, what does your owner Simon do for a living again? Shadow lowers his head, trying to remember what Simon was doing last night. It's difficult to explain, but it has something to do with talking to people on these things called telephones and monitoring lines and numbers on screens. Again, stock market stuff. I also heard him mention the word stocks. Sierra looked confused as she was trying to figure out what that word stocks meant. I don't know what that means, but my owner... Shadow interrupts Sierra as he sees a large flying object flying at an unusual altitude, which is a plane. Huh. Why is that large thing flying so low? Sierra notices the large object too, which she normally sees them flying much higher. Wonder if there's too much traffic at its usual altitude. Sierra says as she and Shadow continue to glance at the large flying object. Shadow looks up at the sky, but he does not see any other large object. There's nothing up there, Sierra. What is going on? Sierra then notices the object is flying towards the North Tower. Shadow! Sierra shouts in a concerned tone. That large object is flying towards the North Tower. Shadow notices the large object... Oh, hang on, where did it go? Shadow notices the large object is not changing its altitude even though it's flying closer to the North Tower. Why isn't it moving out of the way? It's going to hit the large object suddenly crashes into the North Tower, causing a booming explosion that can be heard throughout New York City. Oh my god! Shadow and Sierra both shouted in shock. Shadow and Sierra both felt a chill shivering up and down their bodies, wondering if anyone was hurt in the crash. Shadow then remembered his owner is working today and is close to where the large object crashed. Simon! Shadow shouted, panicking. Didn't you say he works in the South Tower? Sierra said, remembering what Shadow said earlier. Yes, but I heard he sometimes runs between the two towers during the busiest workdays. So he may be in danger. Shadow continued shouting. Sierra notices the distance from where her and Shadow are as the towers is quite far, so she brainstorms how to get there much quicker. Sierra then notices a police officer is running towards a police car in a hurry. Shadow, look! Sierra shouts as Shadow looks at the police car. Good thinking, Sierra. We'll ride in that police car and get to the towers faster, Shadow shouted in excitement as he gave Sierra a kiss. People are sleeping, so I can't be that loud. Shadow and Sierra ride in the back of the police car as it zooms down the roads to the towers in only 2 minutes. Well, that was fast. Shadow and Sierra then jump off the police car as it stops near the Deutsche Bank Tower. Shadow then remembers that her owner... Sierra then remembers that her owner works in the Deutsche Bank Tower, as she mentioned earlier that day. Shadow, I'm going to the Deutsche Bank Tower to check on my owner Amanda, Sierra shouts as among the screams and panics of human around her. Shadow nods his head at Sierra. Okay, Sierra, just be careful, and if you find Amanda, please tell her that Simon is in danger, Shadow shouts as he runs and disappears into the crowd towards the entrance of the North Tower. Whew, this is a workout. Shadow races through the North Tower, checking floor after floor until he approaches the 84th floor, which was impossible for him to pass through due to thick smoke and the lack of a gas mask. Shadow cried out for his owner, but could not find him. However, he did catch the attention of hundreds of people who followed him through the building as Shadow was exiting the North Tower. Shadow runs out of the North Tower where he finds Sierra running with Amanda towards the South Tower. Sierra! Shadow shouted excitedly as he ran towards her. Sierra too shouts at Shadow excitedly like they haven't seen each other in a while. In that situation, it really feels like they haven't seen each other in a while. Shadow, I found Amanda, and we're heading towards the South Tower to look for your owner, Sierra says while running. Shadow looks at the South Tower with a worried expression before looking at Sierra. Okay, but we need to move fast. I'm hoping the South Tower doesn't become a target for another large flying object. Oh, you predict the future too much, Shadow. Shadow, Sierra, and Amanda enter the South Tower as some people begin evacuating as a precaution following what happened to the North Tower. Amanda is stopped by a security guard while Shadow and Sierra run past him unnoticed. Sorry, Amanda, but you can't enter right now because we're evacuating the South Tower, said the security guard. Amanda panics to the guard about her boyfriend Simon. My boyfriend Simon is out there and I need to check on him. The security guard still refuses to let Amanda go, but despite her expression, he and the other employees are being evacuated as we speak, so please just, before the security guard can finish, a booming sound is heard following a violent tremor in the South Tower. The security guard loses his balance, but Amanda regains her footing and dashes past the security guard before he regains his footing. Meanwhile, Shadow and Sierra are searching room after room, looking for Simon when they hear the booming sound and violent tremor too. Shadow realizes his worst fear has come true. Sierra, I think the North Towers just got hit by another one of those large flying objects. Sierra becomes nervous and confused about how and why the towers are being hit by large flying objects. What is happening, Shadow? Why are the Twin Towers being targeted by large flying objects? Shadow looks just as confused as Sierra does, but resumes looking for Simon. I don't know, Sierra, but we need to look faster. Who knows how much more punishment these towers can take? Minutes pass as Shadow, Sierra, and Amanda search room after room and floor after floor until Shadow hears a cry for help in a room on the 77th floor. Help! Help! The unknown voice shouts as Shadow notices the voice sounds familiar. Shadow knows that voice anywhere as he gets excited and yells for Sierra and Amanda to come and assist him in helping save the person who was shouting. I know I said save the voice there. Shadow, is that you? It's me, Simon, Simon shouts as Amanda and the cats remove the rubble on top of Simon. Simon tries to get up, but he is hurt from the debris that nearly crushed him. Amanda cries to see that Simon is alive, but those tears are quickly erased as the fire grows stronger throughout the room. Amanda pulls Simon out and held him over her shoulder as she directs Shadow and Sierra to lead them to exit the building. More minutes pass, and Shadow, Sierra, Simon are now in the lobby to the South Tower. I think I forgot to put Amanda's line there. Oh well. As they are making their way towards the final exit, which is near the entrance, a thundering sound is heard throughout the South Tower. I think the building is collapsing. We need to run now, Shadow yells as they hurry towards the exit. Sierra, Amanda, Simon, and Shadow rush out the final exit. Shadow notices Simon is walking slower and runs into him as the South Tower comes crashing down, covering the whole area with concrete dust. When Sierra, Amanda, Simon, and Shadow technically Shadow doesn't come to, the sun shines through the dust cloud, revealing light once again. Is everyone alright? Amanda says while brushing dust off of her. Simon gets up and brushes dust off him as well. I'm okay, Amanda. How are the cats? Amanda and Simon call their cats until they see Sierra meowing next to Shadow, who is covered in debris. Move this out of the way. Shadow! Yelled Simon as he and Amanda rush over to remove the debris off Shadow. The three successfully remove debris off Shadow, and Amanda checks for a pulse. He's still alive, but he needs oxygen, yelled Amanda. Simon grabs a firefighter oxygen mask not far from where they woke up after the South Tower collapsed. Simon then places the oxygen mask on Shadow while Sierra performs CPR. Shadow then gasps for air as he wakes up. Shadow, you're alive! Sierra shouts as she rubs her head against Shadow. I can't feel my rear left leg. Shadow faintly says as he tries to stand but falls down. Sierra then notices Shadow is missing his left leg as she meows and points towards Shadow's missing left leg. His left leg is gone, Amanda. Simon panics as he cries. He can still be saved if we hurry to the hospital, said Amanda as she ran towards a nearby car that somehow didn't get damaged when the South Tower collapsed. The three hurry over to the car and hotwire as it comes to life. Where the hell was Amanda's car at? Quick, let's get out of here before the North Tower collapses, Simon says as they sped off towards the hospital. The story normally would end here, but I put in an epilogue for a happy ending. Well, kind of happy. I wouldn't say happy because people did die in this. The date is September 11, 2002. Though Shadow lost his rear left leg the year before, he managed to survive and is now a father to 3 kittens with his wife, Sierra. So that's what they were doing in that house that Sierra invited him to. Oh, Sierra, you little... Anyways, Simon and Amanda married just a few months ago, and Amanda is now expecting their firstborn in a few weeks. Simon now works at another office building not far from where he and Amanda now live, and Amanda now works as a school teacher also close to her new home. Simon walks up to Shadow and hugs him tight. I owe you my life, Shadow. You saved all of us that day. You are a true hero. Simon then puts down Shadow next to Sierra, who then says, He's also a cat daddy hero. However, many other people who were not so lucky during the September 11 attacks. The North Tower collapsed just 29 minutes after the South Tower collapsed, killing thousands in the area surrounding the towers. Over thousands of people were killed in that day, and it remains the deadliest terrorist act in world history. Let us never forget what happened that day, and hope it never gets surpassed. God, I hope nothing ever gets more worse than that. The end. If you noticed, the final few parts of the story were kind of rushed, and they don't have much detail into them. That's because I wanted to get this finished. Oh, trust me, when you're writing a story that finishes with that many words, yeah, it can be exhausting. Despite the issues that the story has, as well as some inaccuracies, I did want to make a happier ending. So, I hope you all enjoyed this. Happier ending. Why did I say happier ending? People died in it still, so it's not technically a happy ending. I'm sorry. I'm tired, and I need to go to bed. But anyways, thank you for reading this story, and I will look at your comments tomorrow.